I'm trying to. I got it in my head, but I just can't. I can't say it. That's so funny. I was going that route too, but I don't think so. Maybe I'm wrong. We both know who we're talking. Who you're talking about? Adicelli, look what I unlocked. Honestly, I didn't know that was possible. I don't remember ever hearing about that or being able to to keep everyone. I always, man, I was evil. I was sorry. Sorry about that. You know what I mean? Like, see, and I think my playstyle. I just killed people off. It was just like I didn't. You're replaceable. Whatever. I don't need you. I didn't know that was possible. Honestly, I didn't know that was possible. That's bad. Mm-hmm. Adrian. Adrian Vimpaka. Vimpaka. Viha. What do you think? You like that? What do you think of that? Cool? I don't think there's reindeer hands, though. Where are those?
secrets my land holds. For this is now
Sabian.
your own
Simbika?
personal utopia.
What do you think?
Good.
You like it?
Yeah.
I unlocked the reindeer camo for them. Huh? Yeah, you got like a reindeer, you got the, it's like a 30-point buck. I got antlers and the whole 9 yards. So how'd you like going back through the Breath of Fire 3, 4, and 5? Did you play 2 as well? 1 and 2? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to say 5. I'm all like...
Okay, it's time to take those skills of yours and really put them to the test. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you.
I think 3 and 4 are
This is
kind
a
of
grueling trek.
the
A lot of
same
folk have tried and
in a
failed
way.
to reach that summit, but
Yeah. It was a different game altogether. It wasn't total different game, more or less. I don't think there was. No. Not anymore. I mean, yeah. I guess it really depends. The fan base is probably was bigger back then than now. I'm sure there aren't that many people that even remember the game. I was a diehard fan. I played 3. I don't know 3. I put way more hours into 3 than I did 4, and I don't know if it's because the dynamics of 3 were just the change between 2 and 3 or what, but I spent so much time on 3 just getting everything just perfect, and then I was hell-bent on getting the Goo King sword. I don't know if you remember that or what that is. But the Goo King sword, you'd be maxed out and you'd still get, your team could get one-hitted. Like, you're like, what? And I can't remember what the odds are, but the odds were like 1 in 240 encounter. And I don't know if you come across, you know, you get the, you fight the regular goo mobs or whatever, right? The little guys. You don't actually encounter them very often. Well, if you you can actually, I don't remember how, but there's a way to summon him once you go through the various steps. and then he's like this ginormous goo king comes from the sky, and he just takes up the whole screen. Just the whole screen is just covered. He just covers the whole thing. And if you can kill him, you get his sword. And his sword is epic. It basically makes you God mode. Everything is done. Yeah, it's game over for anything else. You can walk into a freaking any battle on that game and it's over. They're just done. But getting that's what was always, man, I failed so hard trying to get that thing. Like, I'd be like, oh yeah, I got everything set where I want. I'm going to go in there and I'm going to, he's on, it's mine. Whole party wiped out. I'm like, fuck. Okay, well, I'll change some things up. Okay, let's try this. Whole team wiped out. Like, fuck. Like, we're talking like one hit, whole team dead. Not like, you know, a little bit here, a little bit there, you know, oh, it was close. It was like, nope, I'm just going to squash you and you're all gone. Yeah, it was one of the hardest things to do on Breath of Fire 3. If not the hardest, I should say, not one of. The hardest thing to do on Breath of Fire 3. And I think that's why I put so many hours into it. Because I wanted to be able to say, hey, I did that. You know? The Goo King sword. I mean, you could probably look it up on YouTube and check it out, but yeah, that shit was hard to do. And I am proud to say that I did it. Will I do it again? Hell, I don't know. Even if they made a remastered, I probably would be stupid enough to be like, I'm going to spend the next 999 hours going after this thing. Yeah, I maxed my hours out on that game. I don't remember what max hours were, but I don't know if it was 99 or... Yeah, that's what it was, 99. I'm like, oh, I'm hardly through the game and I'm at 99 hours. Lovely. Yeah, I had max hours for a long time. But yeah, I put in probably the most hours I've put in a game was on Breath of Fire 3, on a game, any game, Witcher 3 included, all because I wanted the Goo King sword. I mean, I was done with everything. I had everything done. I had everything done. Everything, every stone turned. Like, I had everything you could want. There was no replayability for me anymore. But just to be able to do the one thing that wasn't supposed to be deemed impossible. Yeah, it was, what was it, GamePro magazine said it's near impossible, if not impossible, for majority of players to even attempt. So... Yep, it was there. Yeah, it wasn't... they didn't troll and be like, too bad, here it is. Only the developers can use it. But, yeah, I will never forget the amount of hours I spent. And then asked me what I did after I got it. Stop playing. It's like, there was no point to play after that. And maybe that's why they put it in there, you know. It's one of those last things to do that I did play a little bit. I played around with it, but it was like pointless because it's like there was no challenge. I mean, it wasn't even walk into an encounter, dead. Walk into another encounter, gone. Oh, hardest boss on the game, dead. 5 seconds later, end boss. Yeah, end boss, dead. Insta-death. Like, man, this took me forever to beat. Walk in there, gone. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. I challenge you to go get it on your Vita. You're like, no, not today. He'll take up your time until Mass Effect. uh, if there was some type of like multiplayer experience where, you know, where I would go into a battle and encounter other players on that game, I mean, if that was in there, then it'd be like, yeah, I got the God Sword. You know, I got the Goo King Sword. It's on. You know, but like, yeah, exactly. It's like, yeah, yeah. But yeah, after I got that, it was just, the game was not fun. There was nothing to do. It was so easy. It was No Man's Sky all over again. Man, so easy. Why even bother? Like, put that away. Yeah. Oh, that would be sweet. Yeah, have a boss just designed after that sword that you need to be able to take him down to make it worthwhile. Yeah, like a counter to getting it. Oh, damn. Or make it have like limited use for that encounter. You can use it, it's just gonna be weak. It just makes I don't think they ever will, though. I mean, I don't see it happening. Yeah, see, and I just don't know if any of those developers are still around. I mean, it must be, but it just... Like we talked about before, I mean, they'd have to add some multiplayer elements because it's not mainstream. We want copy paste. Oh, this has been done before? Let's play it. Even the critics. I will let you know. I am getting a new Nintendo regardless, so I will let you know. I mean, the VR is going to be like entertaining, but it's not. I mean, you're going to get a lot of more playability out of the Switch than you will VR. I'm gonna catch. I do like the fact you can play any game on it, but that's what TVs are for, so what's the difference if I have it strapped to my face or, you know, I mean, yeah. You are right. Now, I've read a lot of reviews of people trying to be negative on the Switch, and I'm like, well, if third parties are jumping on board already, it can't be that bad. And then if it can run Unreal Engine, I mean, it's got to be on par with, you know, PS4. And oh yeah. Well, it's, and what I was reading is it depends on how you want your battery life. Like they want to have long-term battery life, like for days, and the only way to achieve that is to crank it down. But I was reading how they're doing it. If you do it the one way and not the other, you know, like instead of running 60 frames, you're running 30 frames, but you're still keeping your anyway, there's a way they're doing it where it can upscale. It can still upscale, so you're not going to be losing your resolution. Yep. Oh, it's even more than half. It's like 40%. And maybe they will. Right. See, and I could see them doing that, but, you know, if it's just testing or whatever, you know, your base testing, then you're not going to have full-scale customization implemented right away, but I can see them adding that. Wouldn't be that hard to add. I mean, any graphics card, you know, on any PC, you can adjust it. So there ain't no different than being able to do it on, like, an options menu where you can adjust, you know, the percentage you want. Even if there was 3 options where it was like, even if you had 3 base options like 40%, 75%, and 100%, you know. Right. See, and that is if it's not plugged in, because how many places can you actually plug it in? I mean, you're in a car, you can plug it in, right? Like if you're out and about or you have a family member, you can probably, you know, at someone else's house, you can probably plug it in. So is that gonna, you know, if it's not docked, are you still able to charge the thing? Or does it can only be charged through the docking station? That would be a question too, because if you can have it charging and then you could have it at 100%, then it wouldn't matter, right? So I guess we'll find out. That, and they're all like speculative specs, you know, released by, you know, yeah. Well, I remember reading about the specs that it's going to be on par with the 360 and PS3 when it was first debuted, so I'm like, okay, so people just are going to throw it under the bus right away with not even knowing what the hell's going on. So, you know, is what it is. See, and I could see it being, you know, I'm fine with that. That, and I could take all my games online, or not online, on the go, you know, if I gotta go. Or, you know, go to work, you'd have lunch break, I could still play my game at lunch. Yep. And there is a big market for, you know, handheld, you know, so basically all the 3DS, you kind of combining the best of both worlds, which is a great concept.
Myself out of here.
Yeah, because you can't be like, oh, well, the battery only lasts, you know, 2 hours, you know, being at 100%. So that was the number one complaint. Well, how long is the battery going to last? And they're trying to compare it to mobile phones. I'm like, well, you can't really compare mobile phone because mobile phone also has to draw from a network, right? It's got a radio signal that it's got to broadcast and intake at the same time, which is basically the same thing, you know, and it's got to simultaneously run Wi-Fi. So you can't really compare it to a mobile device, even though it is a mobile device. And that's the one thing I didn't like, is people trying to compare the two. Like, wait a minute. You know, a mobile phone is consistently looking for, you know, searching for a signal. So nope. Well, it doesn't have the graphic computing ability to be able to play a game, you know, play a game like that. Oh, well, why does it have 4K camera? Well, 4K camera doesn't mean that it can play 4K video. You know? So, Mm-hmm. I know if I play, you know, high-end, high-definition YouTube video on my phone, I'm gonna kill the battery like right away. Yeah. And that's just watching a video, not playing a game, so. Insta down, yeah. What? Up in the corner in the left. Up in the corner on corner. By the fireplace.
That's one way to wake yourself up.
Should add snowmobiles to this game. So I can get up the mountain faster. I should email them. Hey, I got a great idea. Add me a snowmobile on this thing. I work for a company that makes them. I can get you licensing for free.
Might have cracked a rib during that fall.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy the new Zelda for the Wii U, because that's what everyone wants to do. I don't even know why bother making it for the Wii U. I mean, seriously.
Fired me up pretty good.
It's like a 720 too. I think it's running at. It's not even full seven. It's not even full 1080, isn't it? I have one and I don't even know.
Happens to the best of us.
We haven't turned ours on in a few months.
Nobody's perfect. I think I was going to get up from that one.
This part's way too hard for me. I'm trying to fly through mountains.
That tumble. I need to watch myself out here.
Yeah, we got our money's worth out of our Wii U. My kids did, anyway. I didn't play it a whole lot, but
Haven't fallen that hard in a while.
yeah. I think it got too much. It got too much hate.
Fallen that hard
Honestly, I
since
think
first
it
started out at
got
this.
too much negativity than it deserved. I mean, it was a good concept. Maybe it wasn't. Right.
That's one way to wake yourself up. Might have cracked a rib during that fall. You should really got it in for me today. Busted me up pretty good.
See, Nintendo's always been good for that.
Happens to the best of us. Nobody's perfect.
I think if it would have had a different name and a little better marketing, I think it probably would have done a little better.
I think I was going to get up from that one.
Yeah, they didn't target the. That's so hard to make.
That tumble. I need to watch myself.
They didn't target the third parties that they should have. I mean, that was their biggest fail there.
Fallen that hard in a while.
Their kids aren't the one paying for the game, paying for them.
Fallen that hard since I first started out at this. There's one way to wake yourself up.
Yeah, not a single kid in there in the video. all targeting people our age or demographic.
Really got it in for me today.
Mm,
Busted me up pretty good.
no, but the parents definitely understand. Shit.
Hey, it happens to the best of us. Nobody's perfect. I think I was going to get up from that one.
This is extreme hard. This is definitely not a kid's level. Or it's or a dad level.
Bad
Like I'm
tumble.
trying to
I
like
need watch
skydive
myself.
through like caves and holes through mountains and stuff, and it's definitely challenging. You have to be dead on. The wingsuits? Oh.
Fallen that hard in a while.
The wingsuit is easy, except for this level. You have to be perfect. This is insane.
God, I haven't fallen that hard since I first
Of course,
started
I'm
out at
on
this.
extreme, and I probably shouldn't be here right now, but whatever. I haven't upgraded my gear enough to be here,
Yourself
but
up.
oh my gosh. Ugh. I'm gonna make this, I don't care. Bad gear or no gear. I wouldn't do this. Bone collector. The goo sword. I will not give up. Yeah, pretty much. I think I need that extra agility because I can't seem to nosedive off that turn enough. They probably already tested this. Like, can this be done? Ow, yep.
Happens to the best of us.
Oh my god. That looked painful. You will nowhere would you ever catch me doing this in real life. I will not put a wingsuit on and I will not put a squirrel suit on and dive through. I'll skydive. I'll do that, but I will not put a wingsuit on and skydive through caves like inches. Oh, I think I got it now. I think I can do this. I couldn't get through the first one, and now I got that unlocked. The first 3 points, checkpoints.
Watch myself out here. I haven't fallen that hard in a while.
Could probably slow down too, but I'm trying to do this with speed.
God, I haven't fallen that hard since I first started out at this.
Oh my gosh, it's so hard to make that
Wake yourself up.
cut. Try it a little different angle at this thing. Oh, I did it. I did it. Oh yeah, it can be done. Wow, I made it to the end and I crashed just before the last checkpoint. Oh, I hit the rock head on. It was a big rock. There's a little cave I had to go through, and I hit the top of it, but I can't believe I made that point. Oh, nasty. Oh my gosh.
Cracked a rib during that fall.
I'm gonna save this replay if I do it though. It can be done. Who needs?
Really got it in for me today. Busted me up pretty good.
I can't make it past that point I made. Oh my gosh. Third point is just so impossible to make that arc. I can't believe I made it though.
Come on. Nobody's perfect.
It was because I got through the other points that were pretty crazy close.
I was going to get up from that one.
It's funny. I think I had world record too. I think I was. I would have had the world record.
Bad tumble. I need to watch myself out here.
Score. You get a score for doing it. It racks up points. How close you cut the corners and stuff. Well, I have to cut them like perfect to make to make it with this wingsuit. So just being able to do that at 28, I was at 27.9, and I would have got credit for that last checkpoint, and the record's 28.1, so I think I would have passed it. Because I get 14,000 points just for that third checkpoint when I made it. I'm like, damn. Those freaking nuts.
One way to wake yourself up.
Like, I can go slower, right? I can go slower, but problem with when I go slower with the slower wingsuit, then I just totally nose bomb into it. So I actually have to hit this as fast as I can. Otherwise, I'm not going to make it.
Might have cracked a rib during that fall.
So, like, I could slow down, but I slow down, I'm not so well. So, yep. A problem with doing that, I can't. I don't have enough agility to be able to bend down on that last point. Kind of hard to explain, but
Busted me up
I'm
pretty
gonna do it
good.
now. Got to. Oh my gosh.
Best of us.
I made it, but I cleared the top of the circle, so I didn't get credit for it. Ooh.
Nobody's perfect.
I'm getting angry over here.
I think I was going to get up from that one.
Oh yeah. I didn't make it.
Bad tumble. I need to watch myself out here. I haven't fallen that hard in a while. God, I haven't fallen that hard since I first started out at this.
I don't think I ever finished that game. Just cause too.
That's one way to wake yourself up. Might have cracked a rib during that fall.
Pretty much.
Really got it in for me today.
I like the grappling hook and how you can attach
Pretty
stuff.
good.
Grappling hook was awesome. Adrian,
This is the best of us.
look at this extreme level. One of the hardest on the game. I'm not supposed to be here yet. I'm doing it anyway. Cool, crazy, huh?
Perfect.
That look hard? You wanna try it? Alright. Oh, okay, that's one. Let me
Get up from that
2 more
one.
times. No, exactly. Starting level gear.
Bad tumble. I need to watch myself out here.
You suck. I beat your record. Oh, really? Uh-huh. Watch this. What? It's impossible. You're a hacker. Oh, I almost made it. Oh.
Fallen that hard in a while.
Here, Adrian. Have you try it now? If I crash on this third part here, do it. Alright, give it a go. See if he can do it. He'll do it on his first try.
Today is a good day. I can feel it in the air.
Pretty hard, right? Try it again. Keep
One
going.
way to wake your-
I need a break. There you go.
Might have cracked. Oh yeah!
There you go. There you go. Ah, yeah, that part's hard, huh? Yeah, I can't get past that part.
Really got it in for me today.
Got past it one time, so I know it's possible. Adrian, I did it again. Do this. Boom. This part's super hard too. Did it. Oh, not again. Oh, I biffed at the end again because you have to pull up. Oh my gosh. World record points. I had world record points on that time. Yeah, that definitely is world record points. So I just have to.
Busted me up pretty
The
good.
cut that last cut too is really hard because I got to pull up just perfectly, and I don't have the gear to be able to
This is the best of us.
do it. But I think I can do it. Just gotta get past this.
Nobody's perfect.
Yeah, I'm only level 12, and Max I think is level.
I think I was going to get up from that one.
25.
Tumble. watch myself.
No, not really. Leveling's... I can't do that turn. I can't. Oh my gosh. I got through that part. The parts that's been troubling me though. Oh, that angle.
I haven't fallen that hard since I first started out at this.
Okay, so I just got a nosedive right away and then try to pull up. I'm gonna try that. Boom. Goes to the, yeah, I got to that part. I'll do this part. Oh, I keep scooping the bottom when I gotta pull up on the last point. Like it's so close too.
Really got it in for me today. Busted me up pretty good.
Here we go. Oh, I'm dead on. Like it's just
Hey, happens to the best.
it's hard to explain. What's cool too about this game, you can actually spectate your friends if you want. So it has like a built-in broadcast.
Nobody's perfect.
Over and over and over.
I think I was going to get up from that one.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I did it. I didn't do the... Okay, so I know both parts are possible, but then I was so like anxious that I crashed right after I pulled up, so it can be done. Ooh yeah. I just gotta do it now. Like I pulled up, but then I pulled too hard to the left, and like you have a small window of error, right? And then I crashed. I just brushed the rock off just on the right moment, but I was already clear. I just didn't expect it, so I kind of let go off a little bit, like, you know what I mean? Like I expected to crash because it was so close, and I didn't, and then I kind of just let off the control a little bit, and then I scooped the side of the cliff. Like, man. Oh, he gave me 19,000 off that? Shit. Maybe that's what you get more points too for less gear. Oh, I hit the cliff again. I got through both places. Okay, I can do this. I'll upload it and you can watch it. Oh my gosh.
Really got it in for me today.
Oh, there's gonna be so much blooper reels. Huh. I could do blooper reels. I'd just go back an hour. An hour of blooper reels. Haha, there's someone else trying to do it now, and they can't get past the third part.
Nobody's perfect.
But they're higher level than me too, and they have better gear. Uh-huh.
stretch myself out here. Fallen that hard in a while. I haven't fallen that hard since I first started out at this.
You're kidding me. You're kidding me. I'm done. I had it beat. I had it done. And the last circle, I passed all that, right? I didn't hit the cliff. The finish circle, I didn't have enough speed going into it. I let go figuring I was going to clear the bottom of it. I didn't clear the bottom of it. I went past it, so I got to do it over again. That's definitely got to be on the highlight reel because that was, I got robbed. My head cleared the circle.
I might have cracked a rib during that fall. Really got it in for me today. Busted me up pretty good. Happens to the best of us. Nobody's perfect. Killed it.
Did it. Killed it. Boom. World record. Did it. Done. The man. Yes. Oh, I got a trophy for it. Good stuff.